Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Jose Barrios gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just out of the strike zone, but listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
2-2. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Forsythe will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. So striding in, Miguel Sano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Big swing by Sano, and the ball sent to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
At the plate, Robbie Grossman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled away. The 2-2. Line drive to left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the under the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. An impressive 4 for 7. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's the 3-0. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Forsythe on to first. A double play.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Set to go now, Giancarlo Stanton. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, number 64. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .333 hitter. And he chased it in the dirt. Number 64 goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Number 64 is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So the Yankees this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco as we begin the top of the fourth. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at bat. chopped weakly to the left. And there are two away now. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're up 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Into the box now, Neil Walker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on Sters there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Kepler. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Into the box, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the second deck and gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 64.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 64. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's Brett Gardner now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Machado. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, how howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Manny Machado is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Gardner, base runner at first with one out. And this one's in the dirt. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this Walker's going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready on 1 and 2. A little bouncer. Now winds up foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Number 64 recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, Max Kepler. First time up, he went down looking.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This one's down to third. Endelhar fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1. Hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Luke Voigt will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Another full count pitch on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready once again, Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Walker.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Miguel Sano will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that misses can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Andujar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's another 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And as Yankees fans here on television frequently, see ya. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. 4th home run here in the early going as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Buxton is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Kepler ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2. Here's Tyler Austin now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. David Robertson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Joe Mauer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. The 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw to first in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So striding forward now, Nick Voigt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Flying down to that. That gets down, and the inning continues. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face. And he said,
standing in now, Neil Walker. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is left for the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. Standing in, Byron Buxton. He went down on strikes last time up, and he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. The next twin up are Polanco. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Shotrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is.
There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Rosario is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately. He's in there at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Part of the order, 3-4, and Twins 3, and the Yankees 2. Taylor Rogers swung and earn a save in the ninth. In now, Miguel Andujar, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he went fishing in the dirt. Throw down.
Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. And it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back. Punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready now, Manny Machado. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he was